Welcome to the world of tutorials and flipped classroom. Throughout this year, you'll watch several tutorials on a variety of topics that will be explored more deeply in class. You will take notes, and then you will take an open-ended notes assessment to gauge your understanding of the material. Your world cultures teachers encourage you to use Cornell note-taking method, since it works well with this type of tutorial. However, feel free to use whatever method works best for you. Please see us if you have any questions. We are always here to help. Our first tutorial is on the 5 themes of geography. The 5 themes of geography include location, place, human-environment interaction, movement, and region.
First, let's introduce the term geography. It is a scientific field that is devoted to the study of the Earth's landforms, oceans, environment, and ecosystems, and is the interaction between the human society and their environment. The word geography literally means earth writing. Geography is the study of the Earth's physical features and environment, which includes the impact of human activity on the Earth. It also is the study of patterns of human population distribution, land use, resource availability, and industries.
Our first theme is location. How can you describe your location? You could start by describing what you're next to or near, but you could also use your absolute location. Location is where you are in the world and can be split into 2 types: absolute and relative. The absolute location of a place is defined by its latitude and longitude, or its exact address. For example, 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue is the absolute location of the White House. This is the absolute location because there is only one 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, Washington, D.C., USA, in the world. Relative location is a general description of where a place is, like Smith School is close to Dater School. What matters here is where your starting point is. There are a lot of Smith schools in the world, so relative location is relative to wherever you start.
Is the Earth's surface identical everywhere you go? No way! Diverse landforms and bodies of water give our planet its shape. Place refers to the physical and human aspects of a location. Each place in the world has its own unique characteristics. Place is broken up into 2 categories: physical and human characteristics. This could involve describing the landforms, bodies of water, or climate. It also includes human features like land use, transportation, and communication. Physical characteristics include a description of such things as mountains, rivers, beaches, topography, climate, and animal and plant life of a place. If a place is described as hot, sandy, fertile, or forested, these terms all paint a picture of physical characteristics of the location. Human characteristics include the human-designed cultural features of a place. These features include land use, religious practices, political systems, common foods, means of transportation, and methods of communication. For example, a place could be described as a technologically advanced, French-speaking democracy with a Catholic majority.
You may not realize it, but the environment can affect you. It can influence your diet, clothing, shelter, and the way you live. In turn, it can affect your environment. By using water, recycling, or even riding the bus to school, you have an impact on the world around you. The relationship between human beings and the natural world is called human-environment interaction, or HEI. HEI considers how humans adapt to and modify the environment. Damming a river, polluting the air, or building a highway. Humans can have positive impacts like planting trees, or negative impacts such as creating landfills.
Humans are always on the move. Migration describes our movement from place to place. Why do people move? And how do people choose where to go? Some people travel for a career, others to be close to family, and some move to escape war or religious persecution. Geographers also study how products and resources are transported from one region or place to another. This includes manufactured products, crops, and oil. For example, a tractor-trailer may deliver oranges from Florida to New York, or a boat may deliver a shipment of coffee from Africa to Europe.
Regions divide up the world into manageable units for geographic study. Regions have some sort of similar characteristics. Regions can be formal, functional, or local terminology. Formal regions are those designated by official boundaries, such as cities, counties, states, and countries. For the most part, they are clearly indicated and publicly known. You may see these on a map. Local terminology is perceived regions such as the South, the Midwest, or the Middle East. They have no formal boundaries, but are understood in our mental maps of the world.
The 5 themes of geography are important to understand a place and the people that live there. Understanding this gives us a perspective of how people live in the world outside our borders.
This has been a World Cultures production.